Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm KPG and welcome back to some more Fire Emblem Three Houses Maddening. Today we are going to be diving on into Chapter 10, probably going to just explore the monastery and stuff, maybe see if we can fulfill the requirements to recruit some new characters and stuff. So yeah, let's let the narrator take us on a magical journey and learn about this moon.
Part 1. White Clouds. Guardian Moon. Where the Goddess Dwells.
Where the Goddess Dwells. Interesting. Well, we did learn that they
Long ago, the Guardian Seiros made an appearance during this moon. She had been summoned by the goddess, whose soul was suffering as the flames of war raged across Fodlan. Some believe that high in the sky above Seiros, the Immaculate One's mighty wings are what powered the strong winds carrying the Guardian and her forces into battle.
The Immaculate One, huh? What a name, the Immaculate One. Yeah, I was saying, we did learn that the goddess and Sothis share the same name, so that is interesting. But the game is trying to teach us about terrain effects, which is fascinating because Jeralt taught us about that in the first map. Also, rest in peace, Jeralt. You will be forever missed. Gosh, I kind of wish there was a way to save him. Like, I wish there was a different route or something maybe we could take in order to save Jeralt, but guess, he's gone for good. We get 5,000 gold, though, so that's not terrible. All right, I guess we got to get our next month's mission from...
You're here again.
Or never mind. You say from Rhea, but no, we're talking to Edelgard.
Professor, you've been crying.
Do you really need to point that out?
So, even you cry sometimes. Oh, I suppose that was thoughtless of me to say.
Yes, it was, you jerk. Get out of here. It's fine, I suppose.
My teacher, you're so blinded by grief that you can't see what's going on right in front of you.
Yeah, you can't see that I'm insulting you here. What?
Are you waiting for time to heal your wounds? Or have you curled up in a corner and lost the will to carry on?
Does it matter? I just want to sleep. How could you ask me something like that? How could you ask me that?
It's not like you to speak to me like that. You know I'd never ask you a question without purpose. Only you can truly understand your own sadness. Others can sympathize, or even empathize, but all anyone else can offer are the tears of an outsider looking in. So I have no intention of crying for you, or of standing still with you. All I can do is promise to reach out my hand when the time comes for me to move forward.
I appreciate it, Edelgard. You are the best unit on the team. What do you mean?
The mysterious organization that was carrying out experiments in Remire Village and the chapel, they're up to something near Garreg Mach.
Not those losers again.
The Archbishop has sent the Knights to undertake a large-scale investigation. No information has surfaced yet, but our enemies will soon be discovered. When they are, will you lead us into battle? Or will you just sit here, with no thought for the future that is fast approaching?
You kidding me? The opportunity for revenge? Of course I'm gonna go slaughter every one of them.
There is a choice to be made. I hope you make the right one.
I will. 100%.
My. She really is quite arrogant. She spoke her mind without an ounce of reservation.
Hey, you do that sometimes too, Sothis.
But she is right. The time has come to stand again. You know already what your answer is.
Yeah, of course I'm gonna lead them into battle. Are you kidding me? I love leading a bunch of teenagers into battle to slaughter some knaves. It's my favorite part of this game.
Oh,
my favorite
thank
thing.
you. You saved me.
You jerk face, how dare you? How could you save Monica? We could have, or whatever. Whoever she may be. We had such a perfect shot at her too. Like, what the heck? Gosh, so unfair. And also, why didn't we just rewind time a bit further, Like, we could have rewound time more than that, because we can rewind a decent amount of turns in battles. So there's no reason why he could only rewind time a minute. He could have totally rewound time like 10, 15 minutes ago and just been like, oh, hey, by the way, this is going to happen. Keep your guard up. Don't get stabbed in the back. Right? I just feel like that would be a better way of going about it. But whatever. Byleth, I guess, feels like he's got to take matters into his own hands.
If you were to die, then the mystery of our bodies would be revealed. Preventing that was my only aim.
The mystery of your bodies. Oh.
There is something I need you to do.
Sorry, I think the recording geeked out. One day, probably like 50 years from now, I will get a new capture card, I swear.
Oh, of course. I am always happy to cooperate with Solon. Leave it to me.
Oh yeah, there's that Solon we were talking about.
How annoying.
But this guy is not Solon, like I foolishly thought for a second when I first saw him.
Flame Emperor, is she offending you? Unfortunately, we cannot take our eyes off her, so there is nothing to be done. You are our greatest creation. We use the defiled beast's blood as the fuel to your flame, that you may burn even the gods.
Now that's interesting knowing what I know, because now it makes sense why they're talking about the Flame Emperor like this. I'm not going to say anything in case, for whatever reason, any of you watching might not know what are some of the events that are about to take place soon. I will just feel free not to share my opinion. Once the route splits, I'll get to share my opinion all I want, because I don't actually know what happens once we take Edelgard's route. I don't know what happens specifically in her route, so I'll be able to, like, at least for some things, you know. Maybe not everything, but whatever. So this Flame Emperor whoever this mysterious group is, they used the defiled beast's blood, whatever that may mean, to create the Flame Emperor, or to give the Flame Emperor the power that he has.
Now is the time to cleanse Fodlan with that power and bring forth our salvation.
There will be no salvation for you and your kind. Those responsible for such gruesome deeds in Dusker and Enmar.
All so that you may acquire the strength you need, all for a purpose.
Dusker. So these guys behind the Dusker Rebellion or whatever that ended up getting Dimitri's parents killed? So it seems like they are pulling a lot of the strings behind the scenes. Seems like they are up to more than they are letting on. Or more than we know, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. They're up to some. They're more. What am I trying to say? Gosh, words. They have more influence than we realize. Is what I'm thinking. I was trying to say. Of course, we're doing a tea party with Ingrid. Come on now. We've got to. She's one of the characters I want to recruit soon. Do chamomile. We have 2 lavenders.
Thank you for inviting me.
No problem. It is your birthday after all. So, let's hope we get these right. Otherwise, it's a waste.
It's a bit hot.
It would be nice if we got more charm, though. If we upped our charm stat.
Yes.
All right. Strong battalion. Fulton's future.
Yes.
Battalion. Yeah, she's like a lady knight through and through. Working hours for guards. Yeah. So, like, battle stuff. Working together. Work together? Yeah, okay. Cool. Sweet.
It's warm around the monastery, and the soil is rich. Honestly, I'm envious.
Well, I think that means we get a charm stat no matter what.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, we got a perfect tea time, too. Nice. Sick. All right, let's end the tea party.
The treat. I had such a great time.
Me too. You're so agreeable. That's amazing. That's one of the best tea parties I've ever had. And we get to increase our charm stat, which is pretty great. Ooh, yeah. Byleth's not doing too good. I mean, who could blame him, I guess. Oh my gosh, we are loaded with cash. 17,000 gold. That's ridiculous. Okay. I guess I didn't realize we were actually like the super wealthy upper class over here. Before we start exploring the monastery, I think I want to do some of these supports. Probably not all of them because there's a lot. But just a few of them so that we don't have to do them later. Edelgard still can't talk with Byleth or Ferdinand yet. Weird. Alright, let's talk to Linhardt. See what's going on with this slagger.
Linhardt, at least try to do some training. Use a staff, or a rod, or a broom for all I care.
My apologies, but I cannot train right now. I have plans for later and don't wish to tire myself.
You're always tired, though.
Caspar invited me to train with him, you see.
Yeah, likely story.
You slept through the whole debate, didn't you? Fine, I'll summarize it for you.
Not the whole debate. I closed my eyes only after I knew what reading would cover the topic.
That's actually pretty smart. Alright.
There you are. Don't tell me you were sneaking out to do some training.
Of course not. I was sneaking out to avoid you. How did you find me this time?
A mere coincidence. Why would you wish to hide from me?
Because you're an awful nuisance? Why do you pester me so?
Geez, Linhardt does not pull any punches with Edelgard.
To ensure that your talent is not wasted due to your lack of...
It's none of your business how I spend my time or how I use my talent. Have you assumed the role of my mother? You overplay the part. She was only half as overbearing.
What is the matter with you? As house leader, I'm trying to prevent you from causing trouble for yourself and our classmates.
Edelgard, you don't need to worry about Linhardt. If anything, go talk to Caspar. Go talk to Caspar. He needs your advice. Linhardt's doing just fine for himself.
Fine. I'll try harder. Really.
Yeah, Linhardt, don't worry about it, dude. I know you're like one of our best units. You got this.
You see all this as my interfering with your duty as a leader. Have you considered how it feels for those of us who serve below you? You are a serious pain, you know.
How so?
You're like a mother who insists on accompanying her son to his own knighting ceremony.
That's taking it a bit far, don't you think?
No, I'd say that it's putting it lightly. All your interfering is greatly hindering my research.
Yeah, doesn't he research like crests or stuff like that?
I see. Very well. You've made your perspective perfectly clear.
Alright. Yeah, Linhardt doesn't need any help. He's doing just fine for himself. Oh, wait, what? You still can't talk to Petra either? Because I saw the Petra conversation. I didn't realize it was grayed out too. Huh, so maybe we have a lot less conversations than I actually thought. Hubert can talk to Linhardt and Caspar. Alright. Let's get all the Linhardt ones out of the way.
I can't believe it. How can I show my face to Lady Edelgard after this?
I don't know how you could show your face to anyone. You're kind of covering it with your hair.
That's what you get, Hubert. If you rested like me, you wouldn't collapse from exhaustion.
As much as it pains me to say it, you're right.
You guys should find like a balance. You should like balance each other out.
But to be looked after by you of all people, that might be the worst part of this.
I'm pretty sure there's worse than Hubert.
I don't know how to feel, to be honest. So for now, let's pretend I thanked you.
Oh, come now. Even I wouldn't abandon someone who collapsed.
You would have in a heartbeat if anyone else had been around.
Ah, yes. Quite accurate, Hubert.
Well, dang, Linhardt.
Why would I ever bother to be a decent person if there were anyone else I could foist the duty upon? If your situation turned bad, it would have been an absolute hassle. I could never just leave you there.
If that were the sort of man you truly were, we could never be friends.
But if we weren't friends, I probably would have just left you.
Shame you're so reluctant to do any real work. You're actually pretty good at this.
Linhardt's good at everything if he tries.
Made sure I was comfortable, checked carefully for injuries, even carried me here yourself. If only you'd apply that knowledge of yours so proactively and thoroughly all the time, you'd be a tremendous asset to the Empire.
He already is.
There you go again. I see no problem with staying just the way I am. But think of it this way. In an anthill, 20% of the ants are asleep at any given time. And it's not because they're lazy. Far from it. When the working ants become tired, they go to sleep and the others wake up. That's me. I'm the ant who rests so I can work later when other people are tired.
Maybe that's true. But even if it is, it's still just a fancy way to say you let others do all the work. Consider me unconvinced.
I'll consider you a bother and leave it at that. You and Edelgard work far too hard. I mean it. Take a break now and then.
Dude, Linhardt just really tells the harsh truth
If
to
you both
everyone.
collapsed, I think it'd be too much effort for me to bother with. Get some rest, Hubert. Not as much as me, of course.
Fine.
Dude, Linhardt just tells the straight truth. He does not hide any of what he's feeling. All right, you know what? I said we were going to do all of Linhardt. Let's see him tell Ferdinand off. Tell Ferdinand the truth.
There you are.
Observant as ever, Ferdinand. What can I help you with?
You have been utilizing clever tricks to give me the slip. But not today. Prepare yourself. A noble cannot escape from his duty. Hold these words in your heart.
It seems you really mean it this time. I suppose I have no choice but to outmatch you.
Finally, a little enthusiasm. You are bravely stepping upon the path of nobility. Let us begin!
Come now, Ferdinand. Don't be foolish. I can't possibly train with you.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Linhardt would kind of mop the floor with you. If we're looking at
I have places
stats.
to be.
Wait! I will not allow you to get away!
I can't run anymore.
Just admit defeat.
Can't we? Just a minute. Ferdinand, let me catch my breath.
Well, maybe just for a moment. I could use a rest myself.
How far exactly did you guys run?
I am surprised you could run so far.
Apparently pretty far.
I
Okay.
had assumed that all that lounging around would have dulled your constitution. But I had a difficult time keeping up.
The fear of having to exert myself really helped.
The fear of having to exert yourself helped you to exert yourself. Okay.
You're none too slow yourself. It's been a while since I ran like that. It actually feels pretty good.
It does it not? Well, how about we say that thrilling chase was your training for the day? If you will excuse me, I'm going to run even more, so I can catch you next time.
Are you gonna, like, stalk a bunch of other people and get them to run away from you too?
After all the running you already did, that's our Ferdinand. You always give everything your all, don't you?
And what is wrong with that?
Nothing whatsoever, Ferdinand. I mean that.
Huh. Linhardt being wholesome, telling truth that actually isn't harsh. Alright. Good note to end it on with Linhardt, I suppose. Probably do a few more. We don't have to do all of these. Let's choose some other people we haven't seen, like Petra Dorothea. We haven't seen them supporting.
Dorothea, I want to be asking you a question.
Oh, please do.
Why have you come to Garreg Mach? Is your goal different from the rest?
Yes, I suppose. Everyone here is an heir or an heiress, but not me. I'm just a commoner.
Yeah, she wants to get married.
When I enrolled in the Officers Academy, I was different than everyone else. I wanted to secure my future, and my big idea was to marry money.
Yeah, so she's a gold digger.
Ever since, I've been dating different, terribly well-to-do men, searching for a good one. So far, there's been no reason for a second date.
Marrying money? That is not sounding like a good idea. Money would be a bad husband.
I think Mr. Krabs would disagree with that.
Pretty much.
But you treat me well. I have so much gratitude. Why do you show me such friendliness when I am not money?
Oh, no, Petra. This isn't like that. I like spending time with friends. It's wonderful being friends with you. And I hope we can stay close for a long time to come.
Yes, I have that hope too. But I have also been thinking of who is good for me.
Oh, I see.
And still I am thinking we should be friends.
Oh, I know why.
Because we're both trouble for Imperial nobility.
Yes, we both have troubles.
Feels nice, doesn't it? Knowing that together we can irritate that many people.
Yeah, what a great feeling.
Since we've already got a lot in common, let's get to know each other better, shall we?
Let's go irritate some more people. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, Caspar, how about you? Who do you want to talk to? He cannot talk to Byleth or Bernadetta. Hubert, I guess.
You were rather quiet in the last battle, Caspar. Not a single war cry to be heard. It was almost as if you weren't even there.
Oh, I wasn't. I ran away. The enemy was terrifying.
I did it just for you, Hubert. Isn't that what you wanted? Weren't you the one who said my shouting would cause problems?
Yes, I was. And at the time, you seemed intent on ignoring my advice.
Well, that was then. Recently, my behavior caused trouble, just like you said it would. I was shouting the other day and some enemies heard. I pretty much gave our position away and left us open to attack. I mean, it turned out fine in the end, but someone could have died if things had played out differently. Anyway, I did some self-reflecting and realized that I probably shouldn't shout so much. A decision that I'm proud to say I came to all on my own.
All right.
All on your own, huh?
Yeah, all on your own. No influence from Hubert whatsoever.
It was a bad decision. Being too quiet on the battlefield is extremely dangerous.
Well, depends on what position you would be, I suppose. If you were, I don't know. I guess if you, I don't know.
I'm sorry, what? That's the exact opposite of what you said before.
You don't. What I think he's saying is you don't want your allies to not know where you are and accidentally shoot you with an arrow or something.
Having seen you fight in silence, I have no choice but to accept the truth that your shouting is vital.
Or maybe not. Maybe that's not what he's saying at all.
What in the world are you talking about?
Gets everyone pepped up.
We've all grown used to the way you fight. Your battle cries help morale. And your instructions rise above the din of battle. I would go so far as to say that the soldiers under your command would be lost without the guidance of your booming voice.
Your booming voice.
I really don't get you, Hubert.
You inspire people. The benefits of your shouting outweigh the risks.
So keep shouting.
Something wrong?
Yeah! I'm back!
That was like the most quiet shout of all time.
If you want me to shout, then I'm gonna shout! I'm not even gonna think about it! I knew you'd come around!
Okay, Caspar. He meant in battle.
Don't get too excited. You'll be ambushed again.
Then I guess I'm gonna have to fight some guys while shouting!
Okay, Caspar. Chill.
That might have been the wrong approach. Oh, well. No cure for stupidity. I suppose I'll just have to rein him in myself.
Okay. It was an interesting support conversation. How many do we have left? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 conversations left? Do I want to call it here or keep going? Because, I mean, the supports give us benefits. Like, as you can see there, if we have the support with Ferdinand, we get +3 hit and +3 avoidance if we're by him. So it's good to do it. I'm not just doing it to... I'm not only doing it to see the conversations. I suppose we could probably do the rest of them at the start of the next episode before we do anything else, because it's not like we're going to be going into battle before then, I don't think, because I think we're just going to explore the monastery. So yeah, let's just explore the monastery for right now, and then we'll finish up the supports in the next episode.
If you must weep, then weep. I shall be here for you.
Thank you.
Well, it would be ridiculous to not feel anything after something like that. Go on and let it out. I am here.
Do we just take the time to weep? Okay. Oh, I forgot about the proper conduct tournament. We still have to mop the floor with those students. Oh, there really aren't that many quests. Okay, really, there aren't many. This is 3. And 2 of them, I think, are DLC quests. Opponents needed. Do you have what it takes to train with the Imperial Guard? Yes, because the quest battles don't get the levels jacked up super high. Peculiar trend, valuable secrets. Oh, so like, really, there's nothing we can do for. There's nothing we can really do. Oh, I guess we have that one quest. Look for Jeralt's belongings in his quarters. But other than that, we don't really have much we can do while we're exploring. All we really can do right now is just talk to people, which is fine by me, I guess. But, all right. Fear there's more suffering ahead. I hope not, because that would really suck. Is Bernadetta chilling in her room, or did she actually leave? Did she leave? Is anyone here, or are they just like, what the heck? Where is everybody? Oh, they're just, no one's at the dormitory. Okay, fine. Jeez, be that way. All right.
Professor.
Let's do some gardening quick and talk to our man Dedu here.
It is a shame what happened to Jeralt.
I know, he got backstabbed, literally.
I am sorry. There are no words. Leave some flowers on his grave for me.
Alright. I don't know that the game will let me do that, but if I could, I would. Alright, let's harvest. We got an ambrosia. I don't know what that does, but it's probably good. Just throw some random ones in the mix. Yes, I would love to plant these. You still don't get a better yield for using anything other than magic, so I still don't know why we would use anything other than magic. Let's actually check to see what that ambrosia does. I'm just curious. Ambrosia permanently increases defense by 1. Okay. Is that the only boosting thing I have? I think I used the rest before the start of the last episode? Or maybe it was even before then, like 2 episodes ago? I don't know when I did it. I just know I did. Who do I want to give this defense to? I guess, I mean, our defense is 11. How do we switch between? There we go. She's 16, 10, 15. Holy crap! Ferdinand's got almost as much defense as Edelgard. Wait, excuse me, when did that happen? Ferdinand, when did you become so good? Caspar is the same as Edelgard. Wait, what? I don't remember these guys having that much defense, but I guess they do. It's crazy. Question is, who do I want to give the defense to? Because supposing we do some more paralog battles soon, which is what I plan on doing, I want more units that can take hits. The problem is the only one that's actually, like, decently fast is Edelgard, because she's got 17 speed. Ferdinand's not too bad, though, because he's got the weight -3 thing. Let's give it to him. Then we'll have 3 units with 16 defense, which I think is pretty cool. Although he has less defense because I don't have a shield equipped, so maybe I should give him a shield. Oh, that accuracy was nice. I think that's what the goddess ring was. Accuracy. It was nice, but it might be better to not. What is it? Oh, it's luck +4 and extra HP each turn. I think a regular shield would be better. It does add weight, but I think it's worth it. Let's use a leather shield for now. A lather shield. All right. Crops are doing quite well. That's a good sign. Right. Now, what was I gonna? Right. I wanted to.
Geralt's gone. He's gone, and we'd only just reunited.
All right. Leonie's not gonna do too well with Geralt's death. I was gonna say though, I really want to try to see what we can do about recruiting people in this see if we can recruit some other students in this episode.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sure this is even harder on you. But I just can't. I can't believe.
I don't know, I mean, looks like I have a straight face, so... Yeah, it was kind of scummy the way he lost. Hey, can you feel some remorse for me and join my team?
I hope we get a chance to practice. I know I'm in a different...
Rather interested. Hey, at least she's interested. Lance. Oh, well, now I can't ask her for the rest of this. That's fine. It's fine, we still have a bit of time to recruit people. What are our skills at? Nope, that's the wrong thing. Lance is at D, so I think we need to be at least C? Or maybe it's B. I think we need to be at least, at the very least, C in... C rank in whatever they want in order to be able to recruit them, I think? If we can get our faith up to C, we could probably recruit Lysithea and Annette, I think? Our Lance isn't too far behind C, so we could try for that. Although we need flying if we want to get Ingrid. So we should probably also work on that. We have a lot of things we need to work on, but at least we have 7 activity points. So we can do a lot of... faculty training.
I'm so sorry. I never quite know what to say at times like these. Just don't push yourself too hard too soon. It's okay to allow yourself to be sad right now. Losing someone dear to you. Well, each loss is unique, but it's a feeling I know very well. That said, Professor, I
think her fiance died. I think because I started playing the Blue Lion route a while ago, and I believe she lost her fiance to, or I think her fiance was originally Felix's older brother, but he died in the tragedy of Dusker.
Professor, I'm so happy to see you. You're finally returning to your old self. To see the light in your eyes again is a gift. It inspires me to carry on as well. As you know, the Knights are searching furiously for any trace of the enemies who escaped. I'll inform you immediately if I learn anything relevant.
Alright, thank you, Edelgard. I appreciate it. I feel like there's a few more students in here. Yeah, over here. We got these two.
Professor, please lend us your ears. Ferdinand is saying impossible things.
Impossible things. There, I said it too.
I do not see what is impossible about it. All I said was that if you want to go back to Brigid, you probably can. You are the Empire's guest, so to speak. They cannot afford for something bad to happen to you. There would be a diplomatic incident. Someone close to us has turned up dead. So one could argue that you are not safe here anymore.
You were already told. I am learning here, from the Academy. What are you thinking, Professor?
You do not have to leave if you do not wish it.
I am not returning to home until I have grabbed my goal. I will not be listening to the words of Ferdinand.
Probably a good idea.
No, look, I did not mean to pressure you. Apologies for the misunderstanding.
Gosh dang it, don't listen to Ferdinand. That's a terrible idea. I believe Annette wanted faith as well. As well as Lysithea.
I'm so glad you're okay,
just thinking
Professor.
about recruitment stuff. Sorry, I'm probably not explaining it well enough.
Oh, Professor, you must be starving. Mercy and I made some sweets for you.
That is amazing. Thank you so much.
We were thinking that if you were to eat something sweet, it might help you feel better.
Does it boost stats, please? Thank you for the thought.
Baking sweets is my specialty. I'm sure they'll do the trick.
I'm not going to click recruit just yet because you can only ask them once during the month. So I don't want to accidentally do that and to get rejected. Gosh. Alright, no one here. I do want to talk to the guard over here. Gatekeeper.
No.
What's up, dude?
Professor, thank you for all you have done for us. Nothing to report today.
Jeez. Gatekeeper must have, like, really looked up to Jeralt.
What?
Because he's not taking that very well. Either that or he just feels very empathetic for Byleth. That could also be the case. Anna's in the stable. I don't know if she has anything new to say to us. Maybe. Since Jeralt freaking died. Pegasus horseshoes. Why not just call them Pegasus shoes? Where is she? We're right, the mini-map. I can look at that.
I heard Jeralt passed away. My deepest condolences. I knew him long before I ever even met you.
How old are you, Anna?
He was always so much fun to be around. It's such a loss.
How old is Anna? What the heck?
How about a favor?
I'll accept it just cause, but accept that mission, but what how old is she? 26? Then how did she know? So if we're assuming Byleth is like 20-ish, I mean, I guess she could have known him when she was like 6 or something, if she's always been around the monastery. I mean, unless... No, I don't know. Huh.
Hi.
Weird. Yeah, she must have been very young when she first met Jeralt then. Linhardt and Bernadetta, where are they? Oh, they're both in the night hall. Never mind. I seriously should be able to walk through that gap. Come on, game.
I trained with Jeralt just the other day. Why? Why did he have to go and die? It's too awful. He didn't deserve it.
I agree with you. It was unfair. Rigged.
Do you have time for a request?
Yeah, I always do. Sure, why not? I'll take the quest. Sure, why not? Oh, I thought they were in here. It says they're in here. But they're not in here. They're both by there, but they're not actually in here. Okay, that sounds fair. I don't understand how this game decides which area students are in, or people, or whatever. It's just they happen to be wherever they are, and the closest thing to them is where they are. Is where they are at, according to the game.
I slipped quietly into the vault and rummaged about, looking for anything we might find useful. There is a group of people who want to kill us, after all.
Nice thief work.
What? This is no time for asking permission. I learned long ago that one can ask permission or forgiveness. It is rarely useful to request the former. Still, it appears the knights have already taken everything useful. There were crest-related objects I thought might be worth studying, so...
Pilfered
there you
them?
go again with that stern look. Of course I'll put them back when I'm done, assuming they bear no additional use.
I'm fine with that approach, personally. You kidding me? Are you kidding me? In every game I've ever played, we pretty much just pretty much go into people's houses, grab whatever's there, and leave. So, Jeralt Eisner. Question mark to 1180. Resting in the warm embrace of cherished memories. 1159. So Byleth's actually 21. So Anna must have been like 5 or something when she first met Jeralt, which I guess is possible. I don't know.
Professor, I brought some flowers for Jeralt.
Thank you.
It's the least I can do. Sometimes I feel like all I do is run away. Anyway, I'll go lay them out.
Thanks. That's very thoughtful. I guess even she was, I don't know, impacted by this event.
I've sung lyrics lamenting death many times on stage, but when something like this happens in real life, I'm lost. I don't know what to say, but I do know this much. Sir Jeralt must have been very proud to have you as his child.
Who knows? We're gonna have to find his diary first. Or re-find it. Once again, with Lysithea, I'm not gonna ask to recruit her just yet. I'm gonna wait until I get faith leveled
I'm
up to
sure
C.
you will pull through this because you're so strong, Professor. Best to stay calm during such tumultuous and upsetting times. We don't know the nature of our enemies. If we underestimate them, anything could happen.
You should be careful.
Yes, I agree. I don't want to lose you too, Professor.
You don't have to worry about that. The game will not let me... The game actually will not let Byleth die. I mean, it will, but then it's a game over and you have to restart. So, we'll be fine.
I'm so sorry about what happened to Jeralt. No, of course my sorrow is nothing compared to yours. The Knights are even now searching for our enemy's whereabouts. They are to report back the moment they find something. If you desire revenge, Professor, you can count me in.
Alright, Dimitri, you're a freak. I like it. I like it,
You
dude.
gotta keep yourself active during tough times, Professor. Even if it seems impossible. That's how I got through it when I lost my parents. If you need help with anything, just come and see me. Eating and training are my specialties.
He needs heavy armor, right? I don't know that we're going to be able to get Raphael. It would be cool, though.
I'm not even close to being strong enough. I mean, Jeralt was so much stronger than me, but even he... That's enough. I can't dwell on the past. There's no way to know what my future holds, but I do know one thing. Whatever happens, I have to make my own way in this world. I have to keep pushing so I can grow even stronger.
It's a good mindset. Is there a normal tournament? Or do we only have the... we only have this one? Okay, that's fine, I guess. Should we try it or not? Gosh, because, like... We're 2 levels below the recommended level. But I kind of want to do it. But it's also... It also uses up one of our activity points. I guess we could try it. Or wait, we could change tournament. Oh, we do have another tournament going on. House vs. House bow tournament. Let's do this one. Let's try it. If we don't get it this time, we'll hold off till another time. Alright, let's hope we can... Alright, I didn't know we were fighting people that were that strong. I didn't know we were fighting armored knights. Well, guess we don't have the proper conduct. So we're gonna have to get a decent amount stronger before we attempt that again. A few more points of strength at least. Bow tournament, Bernadette, I could probably do it. 20 or higher, sure, but like... I mean, we could definitely use Edelgard if we wanted to, but I feel like Bernadetta's got this. She's also super strong. And if she takes damage, then she gets stronger, technically, so... does it activate mid-thing? Oh, she also got her crest to activate. Yeah, that did 18. I think it activated mid-battle. Oh yeah, Persecution Complex is so busted. Persecution Complex is so broken. Oh my word. Gosh, why is everyone so much better than Byleth? Why does Byleth suck? Dude, my Byleth is not that great. I don't know, or maybe that... We're gonna have to heal, unfortunately. That's fine. I don't know, maybe my Byleth isn't that bad. Maybe it's just that proper conduct tournament is difficult. I don't know, it's possible. Yep, now we're stronger. You made the fatal mistake of attacking me. And that's good for you. Quarterfinals, oh, that's a lot of damage. I don't like that. We might not actually win this. Jeez, maybe everyone on our team is trash.
Am I done yet?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess it depends on what the last dude is. Oh, it's Claude. Unfortunately, even if we got the Crest of Indek, it wouldn't work. We're just slightly not strong enough. Oh well. Well, I guess we suck at tournaments. Have to try some other time. And that used up 2 of our activity points for nothing. Great! Absolutely fantastic. What an amazing turn of events. Alright, let's talk to some of these students at the Officers Academy. What's this thing? Porcelain?
When I heard that Monica was with the enemy, I was surprised by how unsurprised I was. Something was just off about her. It's hard to explain. That said, whenever she had free time, she was always hanging around with Edelgard. I wonder if Edelgard is also... Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm just being paranoid. Please ignore me.
I mean, fair point. She was with Edelgard a lot.
Dark expressions don't suit you, Professor. But well, I'm glad to see you out in the world again. It seems this month will be a quiet one around here. There aren't many knights around to liven things up.
Most of the knights are gone, seeking out the enemy.
Isn't that a bit much? I agree it's important, but is it a good idea to neglect the safety of the monastery?
What do you think, Professor?
I mean, it would be a shame if we were invaded.
We can send some knights after our enemies, but so many? It makes the church seem reckless.
That is true. Unfinished score. Random student.
Professor? Do you think we'll still be able to graduate?
Probably.
If dangerous things keep happening around here, who even knows? I'm worried. I hope that all the students and professors will be there to celebrate at the graduation ceremony.
I'm sure it'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen?
There is no one here who has not heard tales of Jeralt's valor. We have suffered a most dear loss. I do not know what the enemy's aim was, but I do know this. After what they have done, we cannot suffer them to live. If there is anything I can do to ensure that justice is brought swiftly, you need only give the word.
Join my class, and we can do it together. Except for the fact that you won't. I know that you won't. We don't even have a support conversation yet.
Professor, it seems like you're holding up okay, but I'm worried about Leonie. She really loved Jeralt. I hope she can bounce back.
Yeah.
I'll say a prayer for Jeralt's soul. There's not much else I can do.
There's not much else like anyone can do, really. Wait, what did Mary Ann want? I'll risk asking. It's fine. Isn't even interested. Magic riding. Yeah, I don't think there's any way we're getting Mary Ann. Something tells me we are not gonna be especially magical.
Professor.
One thing I would like, though, is to get more strength on Byleth. Gosh dang. Like, I want to be able to win that tournament, you know? Where? So bad with direction. There we go. Claude should be over here somewhere. Over here?
Teach.
There he is.
I haven't lost a parent yet, so I can't even begin to understand how you must be feeling. But even while you're standing still, the world keeps on moving. I always find that oddly comforting.
Oh, I should also be checking to make sure we don't have any supports with Byleth, because that would be a problem. So I think that's everyone in the main area. So it's just the upstairs and the chapel. Or cathedral, whatever. Whatever. We have some notes we can do. Or one note. Ferdinand. Many citizens of the Empire are currently in despair. I think it's time for a change in leadership. Perhaps someone new should ascend the throne. You would do well as a ruler, Ferdinand. Yeah, tell him what he wants to hear. Yeah, he's satisfied. He's definitely satisfied with his with that response. We could do choir. That would give us faith. That's one way to do it, I suppose. It would also get some of our people more motivated. Yeah, I guess. Dorothy and Manuela both need faith. do some choir. This is, I mean, this gives us faith and authority,
I'll keep
so
my voice down.
that
Don't want
works.
people thinking I'm vying.
Yeah, we don't need to hear these. Whatever. I get the point. And then I believe Cyril's the only other.
Excuse me.
Or no, wait, we haven't talked to
Not
anyone in
just
here yet.
Tomas, but Monica too. We can't be sure who to trust anymore, can we? Who are these people really? What do they want?
I know. I can't even trust you, Ash. You jerk. I bet you're the one behind everything.
Oh, Goddess, hear my prayer. Please receive this beloved person. When the cold rain washes the body, when the bird and wolf announce the dawn, receive them into your blue blood. Receive them into a twinkling star. That's a morning scripture from the Church of Saros. Lady Rhea taught it to me.
Excuse me, sir. We're in the middle of a conversation. What are you doing?
I pray that Jeralt is happy in the next world.
Thank you, Cyril. I appreciate it. But what the? Excuse me, sir. What is your deal? Some people, jeez. Are there any? How much renown do we have?
Need something?
We have 2,200. So we can get bow, sword, axe, or lance skills +2. Do
This
lance
one?
and faith, because those are 2 I'm working on right
You're
now.
all set. This one?
This one?
You're all set. See you again soon.
Alright, I'll see you again in probably like 4 months. Probably how long it is before I get to the next chapter and do the exploration, let's be honest. Ignatz is in the dormitory. Wait, why are you in this dormitory? Aren't you a commoner? I don't know, maybe he's visiting someone? I don't know.
Professor,
What are you doing?
Scared. I feel that I don't understand the world. How could something like that happen to Jeralt? He was so strong.
He got backstabbed. Push through.
You're inspiring, Professor. I'll do my best.
Alright. Do we have any supports yet? Just double checking to make sure. No one is at the library, except for the fact that I think there is someone at the library. I think, yeah, there are 2 people, just not like any students or faculty. Encyclopedia of Folden's Plants, nice.
First Tomas, and now Monica. I am so sorry. The failing was clearly our own. We didn't notice the enemy's invasion. And now Jeralt. I apologize. There is nothing I can say to atone for our sins. Professor, please do not let your guard down even among the people of the monastery. There is no way to know where another enemy may be hiding.
It could be you!
Monica von Ox. There is nothing suspicious in her past that would suggest this change of character. Her transformation must have something to do with her disappearance last year. Sadly, that is the extent of my knowledge. I wonder who kidnapped her, and why.
Well, we know Tomas was not Tomas, so I don't know. They were saying something about secret of our bodies, so there's definitely something fishy going on with all of this stuff. We still need to go to the captain's quarters and get Jeralt's diary.
You've lost someone very dear to you. I'm so... You have my sympathy. Manuela and I can take on some of your workload this month. We can't do all the teaching, but at least we can lighten the load for you. I've always seen strength in your eyes. I know you will recover. You're a very strong person.
Thank you, Hanneman. I appreciate the compliment. Hey, Manuela, can you give me some faith instruction, please?
I have something rather uncomfortable to discuss. It's about the weapon that killed Jeralt. Will you listen?
Sure.
It was a dagger, but I know enough to know it wasn't an ordinary dagger. It wasn't made of iron or steel because whatever it was, the wound it left wasn't normal. Who could make a blade like that, do you figure?
I don't know, wait.
I wonder who they were.
Why'd you have 2 things to say to me? Whatever. Hey, great. Hey, one more. star, and that will become a strength, which is pretty cool. We just need to get in a class that can use magic.
Oh, is something hiding just behind that book?
Small leather bag, and inside it a ring.
That ring! I have seen it before.
Ah, I know. Jeralt showed that ring to you beside a grave. Do you recall?
Yeah, he said to give it to whoever we would end
He
up
said
marrying.
He wished for you to have that ring one day. That means it's yours. He also said that you should gift that ring to someone special.
Mm-hmm. Encyclopedia of Fodlan's Fish. Now that is that's really what we came here for. Got to get Dad's Encyclopedia of the Fish. Woo! That is his most prized possession. All right, Hubert, what are you doing? Hubert, Sedith, Flane, and Rhea are the last people we need to talk to.
Professor, how are you holding up?
Not well.
I know how heavily grief weighs upon one's heart.
No, I was talking about the paralogue. That was horrible.
I lost my mother some time ago. It was... Forgive me my moment of weakness. Even all these years later, I cannot recall that time without feeling the pain as if it were brand new. Just know that I am praying for your mind and your heart to find peace.
Well, thank you, Rhea. Teach me about faith. We did not get that last star, unfortunately. But hopefully we'll get it soon. Hey, Sedith, what's up, dude?
Tomas, and now Monica. I do have a theory, though I admit it is nothing more than speculation. Both Tomas and Monica have each gone missing at one time or another. It was reported that when Monica returned from her disappearance, she began to act like a completely different person. As if, perhaps, the real Monica had been killed and replaced by an imposter.
Among Us.
Thinking of it like that, it is possible that this Solon had been impersonating Tomas for some time. How they managed such a convincing change of appearance, though, I still do not understand.
They were talking about secret of their bodies. That is what they were discussing. We could do this, but I kind of want to do faith. I want to get my faith leveled up, gosh dang it. Although I don't know if we have any more professors that do faith. I think Hanneman just does reason. I don't think Hanneman has faith. Maybe he does. I don't remember entirely. He's over here? Yeah.
You, Manuel, we can't. You're a...
Yeah, no, he just does reason. Alright. Shoot. Where are the other two? Are they over here? Yeah, I think they're over here in the commoner's room. Or the common room, or whatever the heck this place is called.
Professor.
Common room, yeah.
You have lost your father, now more than ever. Do I understand how very lucky I am that you were able to save me? Professor, I deeply appreciate what you have done. Thank you. If there is anything at all I can do in return, please tell me, okay?
Well, yeah, could you lecture me about faith? I know you're not faculty, but please.
I've never been much for condolences. How about
Sounds
a little
right.
logic instead? The
Sure.
knights have spread out around Garreg Mach in search of Jeralt's murderers. Thus, the monastery's fighting strength is, for the moment at least, depleted. Perhaps that was the enemy's real objective. We should be prepared for further confrontation.
I think you and Felix would get along well. You guys both have that same outlook. That's everyone. Talk to everyone. That's everything. Yeah. Now the only thing Anna might be able to lecture on faith. I don't remember, but maybe. Yeah. Now all that's left to do is use up our last 2 activity points and call it an episode, I guess. As long as we don't have any Byleth supports. Nope. Alright. Faith? Hey, Faith! If only we could have gotten a great. Hey, now it's a budding talent. We now excel in faith. White magic avoidance
Such
plus
power
1.
dwells within.
Such power dwells within. Indeed it does, Byleth. Indeed it does. Unfortunately, we didn't get it up to level C. But if we're not... Well, if we're not going to be able to get it up to level C in this exploration anyway. We might as well, just for the fun of it, try asking Lysithea if she would join anyway.
Professor,
Maybe we could still get her to join somehow.
Yes, I'm actually very busy.
Nope, magic faith. Well, we also have very low magic, so there is that. Where's Annette? Does she? Because maybe she likes something other than magic. But she might also be magic faith. Yeah, if only we had a better magic stat. Unfortunately, we don't. Where was she? Oh, she's over here. Yeah, with Mercedes.
We were thinking.
Recruits. Magic faith. The exact same thing. What are you?
Oh, I'm already.
What are you? You magic bow. Alright, and then I know Ingrid wants flying, and then what does Leonie likes bow, I think. I don't know, we're gonna recruit her. One other one I wanted to check just because of a suggestion I got a while back would be Sylvain. Not guaranteeing I'm going to be able to get everyone I want to get or even attempt to get, because in case you didn't know, there's a limited window of time to recruit people, at least as far as I recall. We've already gotten, like, what, Felix?
It seems this month will be a quiet one.
we gotta try harder, I guess. We need to get more than just Felix.
What's up, Professor? Hey.
What does he want? He wants charm and reason. Oh, reason. I thought he wanted lance for some reason. What is our reason looking like anyway? It's probably workable. Reason, where is it? There, D. It's doable. If we get flying up to D, then that means we'll be at D or higher in all of the ones we need to work on, which I guess is fine. So let's go talk to Hanneman and do reason, I guess. Work on that, and then hopefully hopefully the next time we explore, we can get our faith leveled up, and then keep working on flying and reason.
First Tomas,
or wait, why am I here?
Thinking of how they manage.
Wait, no, because I wanted to do flying. Yeah, I don't know why I said reason. I meant flying. Yeah, I confused myself because of what I said. All right, we got flying up to D. Practice yields results. If only we could make him into a flying class. I mean, maybe we could, but I don't know that we can. But that's everything, right? It's because I've talked to everyone. I accepted the quests. Yeah. We can't win the proper conduct tournament yet. Or even the regular tournament, apparently. Cool, but now we have instruction, and now we can work on everyone else's stuff. Now we don't have to work on Byleth, but we get to work on everyone else. Let's do the green ones first, I guess. Caspar. What do I want you to do? Get you up to D in authority, but I don't know how useful that would be. Or we could just try to get you up to like B+ and X's. Sounds probably like the
perfect
best thing to me.
I'll get it next time too.
I hope you do.
Thanks.
No problem, Caspar. Bernadetta, what do I want you to get? I guess we could work on trying to get the lance up to B, but who are we getting? She uses bows way more than anything else. She uses bows way more than anything else, so we're gonna dump everything into bow. That's it for greens, except for Anna, but we're not using her. Petra, yellow, you can work with that. Throw it into bow. I don't mind using bow with her. And now everyone else only gets one. Unfortunately, everyone else only gets one use. Throw it in lance. He does not want to get consoled. He wants to be critiqued.
I will
almost guarantee that. We have two more left. Do Linhardt's faith, I guess.
What?
I feel like he would want to be consoled. Yeah. Just gotta go based off their personality, I guess. Now what? You could put you in reason, I guess.
I
She would also want to be consoled, right? Yeah. Alright, sweet. And she mastered reason. She now excels in reason. Seal magic. That's
talent, I see.
That's pretty good if we... Actually, that's really good because she's got high resistance. So she could fight other mages and then seal their magic so that other units can take them on. That's not bad. Alright, now, before we go through with this, is there anything I want to change with this? Nah, that's fine. Anything I want to change with goals? Good. I don't know, yeah, I mean, everything looks fine for the most part, I guess. Alright, let's do this thing.
I have a question.
Ask away. Magic's not my forte. Me neither. Being a gifted swordsman, I think my time is best served practicing swordplay technique. Why should I waste my time attending lectures just to improve my magic skills from mediocre to average? Magic will make you a stronger swordsman.
I see.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, 11 sword. 11 sword is definitely a thing. And the Edelgard can wear heavy armor and swing an axe with ease. Well, so can I. Whatever. Well, either you focus on lance and heavy armor, like I said, or focus on axe and heavy armor. It's like, dude, you're better with lance. Just stay with your lance, dude. No, thank you. All right. Anyone else have any objections to what I've decided?
With each other.
For what I'm deciding, I'm forcing you all to study.
Very well, if we must.
I love how we just determine what their interests are. Yeah, you're doing this. I don't care what you want to do. Good. Yeah, it works for me. All right.
The battlefield has much to teach.
Night Kneeler. I don't know. Well, I guess Night Kneeler is more like Cavalier, right? So maybe it could get used. I was thinking of like an armored knight. I was like, I would never use a lance over magic with you, but
Understand more every day.
I love Cutting Gale, so that is really good. St. Saros Day. Of course I'm participating. More opportunity for Faith. Yes, please. Thank you very much.
Sound terrible.
Okay. Wait. Okay, the game. We've just broken the game. Yes! 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 Warp magic! Linhardt, you beautiful man. Okay, if you don't know why I'm busted, warp magic in probably every Fire Emblem game where it's available is probably the most busted spell of all time. Is you basically get to take your unit and send them off to some other spot far away on the map. In some games, you can actually send them to literally any space on the map that they can stand on. Obviously, you can't put like a, I don't know, you can't put a Cavalier on a mountain tile, but you could put like a Pegasus Knight any single space on the map that's not occupied by another enemy. Basically, that's how good Warp is in some games. In this one, I doubt it's like that because I know Rescue has a limit. But what this means is if we can get Linhardt to have enough magic, like with Rally Magic and a bunch of other things, if we can get his magic high enough, we could probably send them a decent amount of spaces away. Which means with that one map, that one paralog map that we were struggling with like 3 or 2 episodes ago or something, we could just warp someone like Edelgard right to the boss and slaughter the boss and then win. So that's really, really, really good. That's really incredibly good. That's so good. I'm so glad we have that. Dude, Linhardt is actually one of like the best of the best units on our team right now. I honestly think he might be giving Edelgard a run for her money. Honestly, like, it's just ridiculous.
How long will this take?
You already learned it, dude. And we got C in Magic for Byleth, which is cool. We got Recover Magic, which if we were in a Magic class we could use, but for right now, it's just the purpose of learning Magic is trying to recruit people.
The glory of progress.
Or Faith Magic, anyway. And we get some Professor experience, which is pretty cool. Rhea's birthday? Oh. Please. You already know we're hosting a tea party. You already know we're going to host a tea party for her.
I'm pleased to have been invited.
I'm pleased to have invited you, because hopefully I'll get charm. And if not, I am not going to invite you to a tea party ever again. Fun fact. All right.
Yes.
Talk. Allies.
Is that so?
Ah! I thought friendship, but maybe it's because it's about battle, kinda. Ugh. Dang it. Maybe we can make it up in the next two.
Of
Maybe.
course.
Guessing someone's age. Monastery
Of
rules.
course.
Okay, talk about the monastery.
Of course.
A word of advice. Okay, that's got to be it. The other two,
Let's see.
yeah, the other two are not things she would like. Okay, those. That's not good enough
How
to get
quickly this
charm.
delightful time has passed. However, we must return to our work.
Dang it. It's not enough to get charm, I don't think. Oh, never mind, it is. Okay, I guess we only need 2. 2 points of charm. Okay. Works for me. Excellent. Well, here's one thing I need to point out, like, right this... Well, I guess I don't need to, but I'm going to. Before we end the episode, I just want to point out, over here, as you can see, we still have a decent amount of paralogs we need to get done, and they all run out pretty soon. Actually, you know, it's best to demonstrate this. We'd have to click battle. So we have 5 paralogs, and essentially we need to finish them by the 22nd of next month. And I'm pretty sure there's a good reason for this, but I'm not going to say why. This paralog right here, Sword and Shield of Saros, I hate this one so much. Endless reinforcements are dumb, but now that we have warp magic, it might actually not be that bad at all. Like, we might be able to beat it in a pretty short amount of time. But the one we need to do first is this one right here, because it's only available until the 25th of this month. And there's a very specific reason why this one specifically is only available this month, but I'm not going to say why. But yeah, we got to travel to the Red Canyon. The recommended level is 19. I'm not too concerned because we have warp magic now, so even with endless reinforcements that are slightly higher level, I think we can still make it work. But we need to get this one done first. We need to get this one done first out of the paralogs. But yeah, basically we have 5 paralogs we need to finish, and we only have probably like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 more opportunities to do so. So pretty much every opportunity we have, we've got to do battle. Or pretty much every Sunday from now on, or at least a lot of them, we're going to have to select battle and do the paralogs. And we have 6 that we need to do in general, because if you count the quest one, that makes 6. We have the quest and then the 5 paralogs, so we have 6. We can do 2 per trip to battle, which means we have to go there 3 times to get everything finished, which is crazy. We could technically do it all this month if we really wanted to, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to explore the monastery again once or twice, just so that we have the opportunity to do more faculty training and try to recruit some more people, because like I said, we really need to get going with recruitment. So yeah, probably with like 2 more, I'd say probably, well, no, probably probably do 2 things of battling this month and 1 more exploration. Next month we'll do obviously at least 1 exploration. Then we'll do a battle to make sure we get all of the paralogs and everything finished, and then from there on probably just continue to explore the monastery as much as possible to just try to get all of the try to get as many students recruited as possible. But yeah, I think that's basically everything I wanted to say about that. In the next episode, we'll start off by finishing off the rest of these supports. There really aren't too many left. There's only like 5. We probably did about 5, or maybe, I don't know, like somewhere between like 4 and 6. So probably very similar to the start of this episode. So we'll open up with that, and then we will probably hop into a paralog, probably the one at the Red Canyon, and see how that goes. So yeah, that's going to do it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. We are already here at like episode 34, I think. So we're over a third of the way to 100 episodes. I don't think we're going to reach 100 episodes, but it also would not surprise me because we're probably only, I don't know, we're probably about like 40% done with the game, or a little bit more than that. Because but we might be a little bit more, just because I know that in the later chapters, there's a lot less to do with like exploring the monastery and stuff, a lot less quests and whatnot. Like there wasn't even that many quests here, but like I'm just saying, like even like the amount of people to talk to, I'm pretty sure is going to drop in the later chapters, so it's not too big of a deal. But yeah, like I said, that's going to do it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. It would really, really help out, and I'd really appreciate it. Like I said, next time we will start off doing the supports, and hop on into a paralogue, and yeah, we're probably the plan probably is going to be do the supports, do 2 paralogues, then probably, I mean, obviously this is going to take multiple episodes to accomplish, but then explore the monastery, probably try to recruit another unit or 2, or however many we can, honestly, and then 2 more paralogues, and then the chapter 10 mission. So we've got a lot of battling ahead of us, but hopefully we will be able to accomplish it. But yeah, like I said, that's going to do it for today. So yeah, thanks so much for watching once again, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode. Peace!